speak a little bit about the Helix Method. I've been in the healing industry for 50 years, and I've done all kinds of things throughout those 50 years. And I want to say this to you. Nothing has shifted my personal life or the life of my clients faster than working with the amazing set of skills and tools that come with the Helix Method. So if you're looking for something to explore that's going to enhance your practice as well as your personal life and give you a heads up like nothing you've ever seen, my strong recommendation is that you check out the Helix Method.
The amount of energy and wisdom and guidance that she's actually provided for us has been absolutely phenomenal. And I obviously been in the challenge and I've just seen everybody just create some magic. Literally, it's been so amazing. So thank you so much, Lou, first of all, for actually creating the space and providing this space for us all.
I just want to pop in here really quickly to say that if any of you are thinking about doing a pressure reference training with Lou, seriously guys, don't hesitate. It's a no-brainer.
One, it has expanded my business. I met last year's goals back in August, and it's continuing to go from there. Really understood and discovered what resistance felt like in my body. I definitely understand the other side of that, and I now know what alignment feels like, and I understand how much easier it is to bring in the things that you want. What it has also helped me to do is to develop my own fine-tuning skills. And as I move through this program and I feel into the energies that I am actually releasing through each module, what it has allowed for me to do is to feel that in others. And so as an intuitive, I'm now able to transcribe that energy with my clients, which has allowed for them to have even more profound results, which is amazing. I've discovered a community that is so supportive and so loving. The women in this group are amazing, and Lou is amazing.
So by signing up with it, the benefit from the Wealth Portal for me personally was the guidance that I had from Louisa. It changed everything hugely. I might not yet have finished the course, but I am so excited of how far things have come so far already. My business has changed and moved into so many different directions that I would never ever have felt possible before because of my fear of being seen.
I've stepped out of my comfort zone so many times. I am growing in confidence and courage daily, and you'll stop listening to these stories you've been telling yourself, saying that you're not good enough, that you can't do this, you can't do that. Working with Louisa will change your life. It will improve your life. You've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. Working with Louisa is incredible.
I could use the universal laws to live an effortless life because I'm trusting in the universe to provide me with everything that I need, and probably more than I need, as long as I'm doing the work of clearing my resistance. But now I'm much more aware of being generous towards myself, firstly, and that has a knock-on effect really, because by being generous to myself, others are more generous towards me, and you know, the universe provides when more of what you focus on. Sometimes you can recognize your own, your own resistances in what they're talking about too, and with the fact that they're with you, it helps. Sometimes that you just grow in your confidence and self-belief, and then everything changes from there. You've transformed your energy and things just grow.
Hello, hello, everybody. How are we all? Welcome, welcome. So good to see you all here. Ah, I love it. Where is everybody tuning in from? Do let me know. I'm just going to move this over here so I can see everybody's faces. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have people joining us from all around the world. This is just absolutely fantastic. I would love to know, as you're getting yourself settled in, where you're tuning in from, and also if this is your first Limitless Wealth Masterclass with me, or if you've been here before. Welcome. Hi, Harris. Welcome. Hi, Pamela. Hi, Deb. Hi, Athanasia, Catherine. Oh, so good to see everybody. And hello, everybody on the replay as well. I always like to give you guys a shout out too. Do let us know where you're tuning in from. We've got the Facebook group for us to be able to stay connected. And we're also streaming on YouTube as well, so we can have conversations in the comment section there as well, which is just awesome. I love to stay connected and find out what's going on for you in between our sessions together. So if this is your first time, welcome. If this is your repeated time, then welcome back. This is the #1 Wealth Energetics Masterclass for leaders and coaches. And we've been hosting these complimentary workshops since 2019, which blows my mind, helping over 10,000 entrepreneurs to break through their upper limits. And we've got a new revised masterclass for you today. So I'm committed to giving you the best. And we're going to do our first giveaway as well for those of you that are live with me. And so today, at the end of our time together, if you're live on this call with me, your name will go into the draw at the end to win. And this is huge. You can win a business forecasting in the Akashic Records with me, unlock your growth potential with me. The value of that is £2,000. So stick with me. And I will invite you at the end to share with us your takeaway. And as you do, everyone's sharing their takeaway, then your name is going into the draws. So I'm delighted to share that with you and to see who's going to win that. And then we've also got an incredible scholarship opportunity as well, and I'll share more about that later tomorrow. So I'd invite you to allow 60 minutes for each day, and each day builds on the last. So tomorrow we're going to be diving into the 6 energetic blocks and how they may be slowing you down, and start to see what's going on for you in relation to these. And I'll take you through this, and we'll do the live energetics together as well. Then on Wednesday, we're going to be diving into the energetics of sales. Thursday, around the energetics around holding money. And Friday, life after the breakthrough. And we'll dive into your questions as well. And then we're going to integrate over the weekend. And then stay with me, because on Monday we go deeper. And we'll be diving into what's happening for you, again, answering your questions. And on Tuesday, really taking a look at what this looks like in life, and doing the prize draw and the scholarship draw and all the fun things as well. We do love you to invite your friends, and thank you so much to everybody who has been sharing and inviting their colleagues and friends. Please do share this, and let's spread the word and the love so people can all benefit from this, because people need this right now. And every time we see that you've shared, whether you've tagged us on Facebook or Instagram or all the things, we'll pop your name into the draw as well, and you can win a private session with me. And of course, if you're sharing, if people come and join from your share and your invitation, and then they say how they found us, and we pop your name into the draw as well. So I love prizes. I'm very excited to be drawing for those as well. And I just wanted to, before we dive into all the things, to give a big thank you to our team who are here and supporting you this week. We have Princess and Moses. They've both done an introduction post in the Facebook group, so please do go and say hello, get to know them. They're providing concierge service for you this week, just to make sure that you've got everything you need, and they're going to be cheering you along the way as well. Alrighty, so what I want you to walk away with is recognizing that wealth energetics is the business strategy that provides the platform for the success of the other business strategies. We need to be aligned with what we're doing, and it's how we melt resistance and allow ourselves to make bigger, bolder moves, to have the courage to be more visible, to contribute more powerfully to society, to allow more sales to come into the business, to be able to feel safe and expansive with high profit margins and all the things, implementing, you know, savvy tax reduction strategies so that we can hold more money, and truly mastering wealth energetics is how we move through that arc of wealth consciousness transformation. And that's what we are up to here. It begins here in Limitless Wealth. So we invite you to just take a moment to become fully present so you can be really focused on our time together. So just to gift yourself a nice couple of letting go breaths, calling all of your energy back to the here and now. And to consider, what is your intention for our time together? Why did you register for Limitless Wealth? How do you want to feel at the end of our time together? So just to connect in with that intention and that feeling. And if we're focusing on the next 30 days, what's the impact that you're committing to over the next 30 days? What's the revenue that you're allowing into your business? And as you're tuning into what you're calling in, I invite you to just take a moment to really allow your body to feel what it feels like to have already received this. Can you allow yourself to receive a little bit more? Taking a moment to really sit with this, to breathe with this. What's the desire behind the desire? Allow yourself to desire even more. I love seeing your smiling faces as you're connecting in with the desire. This is so beautiful. Beams of smiles coming across the globe right now. Do you truly desire? Allow yourself to really connect with this and feel this in your body. And when you've achieved this desire, and the money and the wealth has come in, what is the money and the wealth giving you? What are the experiences that you desire? When you are surrounded by love and abundance, how would you imagine this is going to feel in your body? Beautiful. So just taking a moment, and I would love to hear in the comments about how you're feeling, how this is feeling in your body. Take a moment just to share that with me. And as I'm getting to know you so that I can tailor this event for you, I would love to know if you share just in 3 words what your business is. So this isn't like the pitch. This is just like actually what you do. Who do you help? Are you a service-based entrepreneur? Do you sell products? How long have you been in business? Good morning. Welcome, everyone. I'd love to see how you're sharing your gifts with the world. Beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing. And how long have you been in business? There's subtle nuances as to how the energetic blocks show up at different stages of business. You're going to your first 6 figures, your multi 6 figures, 7 figures. So this is really helpful to get a sense where everybody's at. Beautiful. And it's my intention to serve you, for you to have a breakthrough that creates unparalleled results. See the ripple effect in your life. And what I'm sharing with you over our time together is how I balance the inner healing work with our impactful manifesting rituals for myself, how I navigate through the emotional stickiness that always comes up when I've expanded beyond my inner default set points, when I'm not embodied in the future version of myself. And that is going to be required so that I can get to where I want to go, to make the difference I want to make in life. And for those of you that are getting to know me, we've been in business for 8 years. I've got a background, 20 years of leadership, success and business coaching, background in psychology, energetics, and I teach and train coaches in the Akashic Records and our energy psychology modality with the Helix Method. And I'm the founder of the Helix Method, and you're going to get to experience it this week. And I'm a single mum to my 2 now adult sons. Moses is with us. You'll see that you recognize he's got the same surname as me. So I'm delighted that Alf and Mo both work with me and offer their expertise to us in the company. And I used to be a senior manager in social services. I did that for 13 years, and I left that public sector hamster wheel and I replaced it with the entrepreneurial hamster wheel. And my first 3 years in business, where I was getting all the foundational pieces set up and my signature program launched, and training and energy psychology and healing modalities and Akashic Records, quite frankly, at that time, it very much hustle. I was really working hard. There was little flow, different environments, but ultimately it was the same person and the same experience. I had just moved myself into a different environment and recreated the exact same experience. And whilst, we grew to 6 figures and was working with the most amazing clients, it wasn't sustainable with what I created. Quite frankly, it was exhausting. And I was studying and contemplating, what are the needle movers? What could really make the difference? I knew how to grow successful businesses, having built and led many. And I'd had burnout before, and I didn't want to frazzle my nervous system again, or work even harder. I don't know if that resonates for anybody. But I realized that the absolute key was in my identity. And because when I'd left social services, I thought I would feel such lightness as I'd been coordinating and arranging all of this, and this is what I wanted. And I was so confused by the complete emotional roller coaster that was just going on inside. And what really shook me was when I realized that these emotions it was grief. I was grieving who I thought I was and that version of me. And I was in the state of, who am I without that role? And I was so used to firefighting and the survival of social services, and my nervous system was on edge at that time. And I realized I bought into that illusion that I had created for myself, that I was somehow that role, and that role was my identity. And actually what happened was, of course, without it, the gift was I actually got to really be me. And at that point, I didn't really know who I was. I'd been wearing that busy mask of success. Ultimately, I was just in doing mode all the time. But from that experience, I threw myself into my new role and started to create my new identity. And I had a revelation. I realized how I perceived myself, and my identity was absolutely key to the kind of life that I was creating and the kind of business that I was creating. And of course, I continue to do my inner work. I'm continually changing my identity as we're growing our business and wanting to make a bigger impact with our work. And over the years, what I know to be true is that the blocks I'm going to share with you tomorrow, and that will come up, and they come up for everybody, and including me at every level of business. They might have these slight nuances depending on where you're at in business, but they'll come in when we haven't embodied the identity of our future self, that future self-consciousness that we need. So I want these insights from this week to give you a lifelong return on investment of our time together. And this is so key for our growth in business. If you're at, lows, multi 6 figures, if you're at 200K a year in business, you're not going to be aligned with a $1 million strategy, because our brain is wired for that 200K and our nervous system is calibrated for that 200K. Our feelings are calibrated to that level because that's what we're experiencing in reality. And so when we're growing from that 7-figure income to multi 7 figures, again, we need to change our identity so that we can hold the frequency of the money coming in. So this is Mastering Wealth Energetics. Our Helix Method model for Mastering Wealth Energetics, so you always know that you've got that complete confidence that you will hit your financial revenue goals, is I want to share this with you today, and it's when we consistently and intentionally focus on these steps I'm going to share with you, then our transformation is inevitable. And I would love to hear your thoughts on this, because I believe that we all want to move past the resistance that comes up that keeps things feeling like they're really sticky and a Groundhog Day, so that we can feel really free. Everybody I meet wants that sense of freedom and that peace of mind to be able to hit their desires in their businesses without frazzling their nervous system and without feeling like they're twizzling themselves into a pretzel trying to kind of churn out another offer, or whatever it might be. Often it's tech that is the thing that can be creating huge frustrations for people. Business isn't for the faint-hearted. It won't always be easy, but there will be work, of course, and sometimes we need to take more action than others and put in more time and commitment, and we need to work efficiently and effectively without feeling like we've got to work really, really hard. And it's around our consciousness. This is absolutely key, that it can feel easier when you build up your levels of belief, confidence and competence by mastering the wealth energetic. So, it's normal, as we all know as entrepreneurs here, to face challenges in business. What's not normal is being able to keep that self-belief, keep that faith, keep that vibration high and the positivity through the challenges, being able to do that so that you collapse that time in the challenge. And this is what I'm going to help you with. And here's the thing, we can have the duality of the desire, desiring more, desiring to make a bigger impact, to take your company further, to develop our services, to offer a new program, whatever it may be. And then the resistance kicks in and we can experience that inner conflict. So let's start to flush out the resistance. So I would love to know your thoughts. Let me know in the comments, because resistance is protecting a core fear, part of your identity. So do any of these resonate? Are you shoulding on yourself? Perhaps you're saying to yourself, you should be happy because you've got the 6-figure salary, the 7-figure salary, or the spacious home, or the relationships that you desire, but you've got this nagging, growing feeling that something's missing. What about this one? Every time that you accomplish a massive goal, you just add another one without, because it doesn't feel enough. So you're not actually allowing yourself to really be in the celebration and to celebrate it. Or perhaps no matter how much you are making or owning, just feeling like you're not as happy as you feel like you want to be, or maybe your health is suffering. It can have a huge impact on health. This one can bubble up where we've worked so hard to get to the current now, and perhaps felt like we've sacrificed as well, going out with friends, time with loved ones, vacations, weekends, sleep. Anyone sacrifice sleep so that you can put like 150% of your time and energy and resources into growing your business? And then you're thinking, how am I going to get to that next level of revenue? Because I've given everything to get to this level. So of course we're going to start to contract back because we've just got nothing else left within the tank. Subconsciously it can be. And it can feel like things, aren't moving as fast as we've decided that we've told ourselves that they should be, even though we're putting everything that we've got in. And as we all know, markets change and mature, and what worked before might not suddenly work, and that can be enough to send people down a rabbit hole instead of really understanding. This is our opportunity to innovate and to go deeper within, so we strengthen our identity and our resilience. And I'm sure everybody's recognized that piece where we've seen someone who seems to have come in and started their business after us and just kind of shot through and grown like with seemingly ease and had no challenges, and thinking, how on earth have they done it? And what can happen as well as more money comes in, it's feeling like all the stress and anxiety is going to go, but actually it can get worse because the nervous system is feeling triggered all the time. Does that resonate? We think we're going to have that sense of relief, and then actually the frazzlings carrying on. Let me know what resonates for you. And if I don't see it like right now, know that I do go back and I read every single comment. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. And tomorrow we're going to dive into the key blocks that always come up, and we'll start to dive into them tomorrow, because these are the blocks that make it harder to grow our businesses, and because they're taking up energy in our human Wi-Fi, all that stress, hidden anxiety, negative emotions, perhaps taking on too many projects, all has a huge strain on our brain and our body. And if we ignore the signs, then we can be frazzling our nervous systems and being at risk of burnout. And I found that burnout is one of the key fears that entrepreneurs have. So we'd love to know if anyone here has experienced burnout or perhaps fears experiencing burnout. And as you're contemplating this and your journey so far, thinking about your desire, where you want to go, I would love to know, what is the belief that you hold that if you grow your company to that level, what does it mean? Do you believe you will have to work harder? Like, if you just really tune into it. So what does it mean when I've grown the company to there? What will have happened for me to have got there? Does anyone worry that they'll burn out or have to work hard? Let me know. Yes, but working harder, fear of burnout, frazzling the nervous system, can be missing out with friends and family, children, relationships, fear of visibility. We're doing a bit of a cleanse. Let's purge it all and we'll pop it down here in the comments. And we can doubt ourselves, can't we? Like, can I really do this? The imposter monster. Yes, that's a big one, an absolute big one. So we can see the duality. We've got our vision and our desires, and then we've got this duality of these fears in our energetic field that are all impacting our vibration, our coherence in our vibration that we're sending out into the universe. So we can find ourselves going on this vibrational roller coaster because our vibration is affected by our identity, the environment, results, creating this feedback loop from our energy corresponding with our reality. So this is what we must focus on to master wealth energetics. So the Helix Method model for mastering wealth energetics, this is, and I've got a slide here. Let me just see if I can find my slide and I can just give you a visual. Not sort of what I've opened up there, but we'll see what it is in a second. So it's creating the consciousness of your future self with multidimensional healing and manifesting rituals. When we do this, this is how we get to have rapid, long-lasting results. And your consciousness is made up of your frequency. I know you all know this, but just a bit of a reminder so we're all on the same page. It's made up of these 3 levels of consciousness, and they all need to be in alignment to manifest effortlessly. So we have our soul, our higher self, your conscious mind, your subconscious, and the subconscious level. Where are you? There you are. Let me just share this here so I can show you. There we go. There we go. Can everyone see my screen now? Just give me a thumbs up if you've got a camera on, and then I'll see. Oh, thank you, Deb. Okay, perfect. So the subconscious level, that's where we hold our identity. We have our reality model, our self-concepts, our beliefs, our emotions, our behaviors, actions that are all driven in our subconscious, all making up part of our human Wi-Fi, our vibration, our magnetism. And all of this is in your energy. So knowing that our thoughts are electric, our emotions are magnetic, and we're sending this frequency out as a magnet to the universe. This is what I call our human Wi-Fi. And I just want to take a moment to explain what's going on energetically. So the simplest way to think of this in energy psychology is when we talk of 3 energetic states within an expansion and contraction state, is to think of, we all want to be in the flow state all the time. And that's the expansion. That's the one we want. That's where we're aligned with our desires. The inner conflicts melted away and things are just slotting into place. Synchronicities are amplifying. Things are feeling really good. Our nervous system is feeling safe. Our higher self is just, surpassing herself with the wisdom and intuition. It's all dropping in. And we are feeling amazing. And then we have the contraction states. And there's two things going on here energetically. We've got the resistance energy and the reversed energy. So resistance is when this is triggered by our current identity to protect its beliefs, emotions, and core fears and the experience of reality. So we can feel that resistance, like, I just don't want to do it for whatever reason. I don't know why. This is what I say I want to do, but I can really feel resistance. And then we have energy reversals. And this is literally where the energy is flowing in the opposite direction to what it normally would be. And when you have an energy reversal, you can become stuck or frozen in time on a particular way of being, so much so that it will reverse the flow of energy around that subject. So think of it as an energetic default set point. And that flow is just taking you away from what you want. So you can find yourself putting in more and more time and just thinking, this is just like my energy is going down a rabbit hole and I don't know where it's going. Does this resonate? And they come from, everybody's adults here. So we've all experienced some trauma, shock, experiences where we didn't have the right coping mechanisms at that moment in time. And our nervous system was triggered and the flight, fright, freeze response was set off. And that imprint is held in our subconscious and in our energy field. And so anytime we have another circumstance that's connected to that in our subconscious, this energetic loop is re-triggered. And then we start to feel that activated energy. If you have an activated energy reversal to do with sales, more sales isn't going to solve a cash flow issue. And we'll dive into the nuances of this on Wednesday. Is this resonating for you? Let me know if this is resonating and who here is kind of going, I can see where the resistance is kicking in. I can see where there's energy reversals kicking in. We want to clear these up so that we can get more of our energetic, our human Wi-Fi into that flow state to have more coherence. And the stronger our signal, the faster our manifesting is. Things feel easier and easier. And this is what we're up to with the Helix method. And this work is deep, and I think it's the most important work that we can do for ourselves and our families and for our business and for our life purpose, for fulfilling our life purpose and the impact that we're here to make in the world. So we'd love to know, as we're contemplating business growth and expansion and our money consciousness, is where are you recognizing that there may be some resistance in the areas of sales, marketing, the business that you offer, how you're helping people, cash flow, leadership consciousness, wealth consciousness, relationships? Let me know in the comments which one resonates for you. And the thing is, you can have, flow in one area and then massive resistance in another. And we all know it is our consciousness that creates our reality. And our reality is a reflection of our consciousness. And the thing is, if we're disconnected from our higher self, then we haven't got the energetic support of our higher self on board for our manifesting. And if we're out of alignment with our higher self, then this is where our conscious mind and our subconscious can be creating that feeling of, driving down the road and having one foot on the brake and one foot on the pedal. So we want to have our higher self and our subconscious and our conscious mind aligned and all working together. Our consciousness is listening to us all the time. So we want to be really intentional and mindful, which is why invocations are so powerful. And that is our first step, actually, when we're doing our helixing practice together. And I'm going to introduce you to our practice. Mo, would you be able to drop the guide in the chat for everybody? That would be really helpful. We're going to take you through helixing now. We're going to find out what is going on in relation to being able to master wealth energetics as our first step together today. And so what we're going to do is, you'll see in the guide, the Helix method is we're doing our higher self invocation. We're creating the consciousness of your future self. We're living in the energy of the question. And then what's key is taking the aligned action. So what we're going to do together today is we're going to unlock what's held in your subconscious and use energy kinesiology or muscle testing to find your hidden blocks that may be slowing down the cash flow, slowing down that fulfillment in life, slowing down holding more money. And what we do is we use the sway technique from applied kinesiology for our energy kinesiology, and then using the power of intention, invocation, and breath work to release what isn't serving and to align to what will create the reality that we desire. And I want to share some best practice with you for self muscle testing so you can have confidence that you are having accuracy in your muscle testing. So the first tip is being really intentional with what information that you're desiring to receive. And this will reduce your interference from the environment and any inconsistent readings with responses from your conscious mind or your subconscious instead of your aligned consciousness. And how we reduce that interference within the Helix method is that we do our higher self invocation, which I will lead you through in a second. The second piece is to go 3 to 5 layers deep. So often when people are starting to work with me, they've made decisions off the back of just asking one question from muscle testing, and then they've just read the resistance. They've not really got to the root. And so for best practice, go 3 to 5 layers deep, ask questions or say phrases that cover your energy, your beliefs, your emotions, your identity, and in relation to the topic that you're exploring. And then that will improve your accuracy and you'll just get to the root faster. And I invite you to use the 6 energetic blocks that we'll share with you tomorrow as a framework to help guide you through, what questions or statements to explore. So I'll take you through those tomorrow in session 2. Alrighty, so who's up for me leading you through our helixing? And so what I've created, we're going to guide you through the higher self invocation. We're going to do the muscle testing around. I've got 5 phrases for you to muscle test on. Has everybody here used the sway technique before? I've got it laid out for you in the guide for you, and I'll just refer this slide to you here. So if you've not done the sway technique before, what you will do is we'll be muscle testing, energy testing, and you're using your body like a dowsing device. And what you'll do is you'll stand with your feet hips apart, relax your knees, close your eyes, and then I invite you to tell your body, if you've never done this before, say to your body, go forwards for a yes, backwards for a no, and then you just simply say yes, 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 and you'll find yourself leaning forwards, and then you'll say no, 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 and you'll find yourself leaning backwards. If you have a thymus thump like this, breathing in for 4, breathing out for 4, and then you can create that baseline again by saying yes, 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 and you'll feel yourself moving forward. No, 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 no. And if you are wanting to build confidence in this, what is a really great tip is to say things that you know to be true and then just notice how your body responds. So you can do it with your name, your age. So do it with things you know to be true and false. So you'd say, like I'd say, my name is Louisa Havers, that's true. So I'd lean forwards. And then I say, my name is Mickey Mouse, and that's not true. So I would lean back. And the benefit of doing that is that you're just not attached to what the outcome is. And so you can feel what your natural response is like and get that baseline. Alrighty, so I hope that helps. So what we're going to do is going to do the higher self invocation, and then I'm going to guide you through doing the muscle testing, and we're going to go 3 to 5 layers deep. And I've got the phrases that I'm going to invite you to use up on the screen. After we've cleared those, we'll clear those with our releasing statements. And then I'm going to guide you through doing some imprinting so that we can start to activate that field and create that self-concept around having the kind of, you're being the kind of person that has the money coming in that you desire. Does that make sense? Alrighty, so let me lead you through our higher self invocation. So I just invite you now just to close your eyes and create an intention of connection, and to increase your life force energy through your breath. So to do this by breathing in for 4, holding for 4, and breathing out for 8. And just to do this 3 times. At your own pace. And I invite you to notice your soul star chakra about 18 inches above your head. This is your gateway to your Akashic record. And from this place, to be really intentional, we are aligning our higher self, conscious mind and subconscious. So you can say this out loud or silently. I'll say it out loud so you can follow along. speaking to all levels of my consciousness. I intend that in the name of divine truth, love, and light, let all information come from my higher self and be in alignment with my divine truth for my highest good and the highest good of all. I am creating a clear channel of communication and manifestation between my subconscious, conscious, and higher self. So they're 100% connected and in perfect alignment, and all working towards my highest path and purpose. Thank you, thank you, thank you. From this space, notice how you feel with that intention. Any tingling sensations? Now I'm going to invite you to stand up to muscle test these following phrases. So we're going 3 to 5 layers deep. So we're finding where the blocks may be. So the first one is, invite you to say, I have got resistance to receiving whatever the desired amount is. So I've got resistance to receiving 50K over the next 30 days, 100K, whatever it is. And make a note if you get a yes or a no. Now, the important thing here as you go through these phrases is to also notice your somatic response. So just pay attention. So a great way to do this is just to breathe in for 4, breathe out for 4, to say the phrase out loud. So I've got resistance to receiving over 100K over the next 30 days, whatever it might be. And if you get a no, just make a no. And if you get a yes, which is a forward sway, and you make a note of that. And just think, oh, did any sensations happen? And then move on to the next one. I have got an energy reversal preventing me from receiving 50K, 100K in 30 days, whatever your amount is. I know we've got people at different stages of business here, so it's going to be different for everybody. And I want you to muscle test, energy test. I have to work harder than I am now to make 50K in 30 days, whatever your number is. I have got a fear preventing me from making your number in 30 days. I'm the kind of person who has 20K cash months, 100K cash months, whatever your number is. And again, paying attention to if there's any somatic responses as you're doing this. Alrighty. Let me know in the comments when you are complete with the muscle testing. And you've done the 5. And let me know, thank you, Susanna. So yeah, you've done them. Who's found some resistance? Who's found an energy reversal? Okay, so the fear of losing money, got yes to the first 4, no to the 5. Okay, so what I'm going to invite you to do now is we're going to release these, and I like to do clearing statements, saying them once out loud and then twice internally. That's the power of being able to get your energy field to hear your voice saying that I'm intending to let this go, and then by focusing on the breath, being able to as you're doing the inner clearing statement, you'll notice more of the somatic responses, but I'll say them out loud for you so that you can follow along, and we'll do one together right now. Alrighty, so let me just get this up for you. So one of the things we're going to do, so the script is that we're going to say is, I'm ready to release this belief, emotion, energy reversal, whatever the thing is. I release and delete this from all dimensions, planes, times, and levels of consciousness. When we're releasing a belief or an emotion, I'm inviting you to hold CV17. Actually, you can see it on the slide. So it's just in between, on your chest, in between the nipple area. And you know that you've got the right amount where, the right place where you are pressing on it, and you can just feel a little bit of softness just beneath the rib cage, if that makes sense. And then when we're releasing an energy reversal, I'm going to just invite you to karate chop as we're doing the clearing statements. Does that make sense? Alrighty, so everyone's got their list. Okay, this is fantastic. So one of the things just to speak to is because the subconscious doesn't necessarily, and this isn't for everybody, but just because we're all doing this together in a group, the subconscious doesn't hear not. I'm not the kind of person who has 100k cash months, whatever it might be. So we are going to say, if you got a no for I'm the kind of person who has XYZ cash months, then a teacher's just going to have to let the grammar go out the window. Subconscious doesn't care about the grammar. We're going to say, as I'm the kind of person who has 100k cash months, no, or whatever the amount was for you. And you're going to say it as that because that's what your body did. Your body said no. So we're releasing, I'm the kind of person who has 100k cash months, no. Does that make sense? So that you can then imprint, I'm the kind of person who has, XYZ cash months. Make sense? Alrighty, so I'm going to lead you through. We'll do one together, and then you'll see how the flow is. Okay, so I'll say this one out loud. So if you didn't have this one, then just follow along and use one that swap it out for one that you had. Make sense? So I'm going to do this. I'm ready to release the resistance to receiving. I'll say 100k over the next 30 days, and then just swap out the number so it's relevant to you. Alrighty. So holding CB17 if you're doing this one with me, and just taking a nice deep breath in and out. And then saying out loud, I'm ready to release the resistance to receiving 100k in the next 30 days. I release and delete this from all dimensions, planes, times, and levels of consciousness. Just taking a nice deep breath in and out. Notice how your body's responding to this. Are you getting any sensations? Pay attention to those. Your subconscious is speaking to you, your body's speaking to you. And then I want you to say this twice internally. I'll say it out loud. So if you want to close your eyes and stay connected within, you can. I'm ready to release the resistance to receiving over 100k over the next 30 days. I release and delete this from all dimensions, planes, times, and levels of consciousness. And just take a nice deep breath in for 4 and out for 4. One more time. I'm ready to release the resistance to receiving over 100k over the next 30 days. I release and delete this from all dimensions, planes, times, and levels of consciousness. Just taking a nice deep breath in and out. Alrighty. And then I'm just going to give you a minute to do another one. So just to take a moment just to do another one. Of course, if you're on the replay, you can press pause and give yourself some time to do any more if you have more to do. Just seeing what everyone's got here. So saying it out loud once and then twice internally so you can really focus within and notice the somatic responses. Beautiful. And with this is not about trying to kind of rush through them all and doing them really, really quickly. We really want to feel it as we're letting them go and being really intentional, like consciousness, this can go. I'm releasing this. I release this resistance. I release this energy reversal. And we're going to dive in deeper over the coming days together. So this is our high level clearing for you today. Alrighty, how's everyone doing? If you've completed your ones, do let me know in the comments. And in a moment, we'll be doing the manifesting. See everyone. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Alrighty. Okay. Beautiful. So you do the karate chop when you have an energy reversal. So on the second one, the energy reversal preventing me from receiving 100K in 30 days, whatever your amount is. Alrighty. And if you need a bit more time to spend with this, just make a note of where you're at, and then you can circle back and come back and revisit this on the replay, of course. I've got some duns coming in. Okay, awesome. So what we're going to do now is we're going to just spend a couple of minutes creating that aligned coherence. So I'm going to invite you to do what I call the inner rewiring technique, and then we're going to do the out loud rewiring technique. We're just going to do the inner rewiring technique for 30 seconds for each of these, and then the out loud rewiring technique just for a minute. So the inner rewiring technique, what I'm going to invite you to do for 30 seconds is just to simply repeat in your mind, I'm so happy and grateful I now have XYZ. Again, noticing the somatic responses as you're saying this. Allow yourself to really feel what this feels like and entertain the idea that this belief is now true. And I'll give you a heads up when we've done 30 seconds. And then we'll move on to the next one, which is I feel so accomplished, motivated, and in flow, and do that one for 30 seconds. And then we'll do I'm the kind of person who has 100K cash months, whatever the amount is for you, and we'll do that for 30 seconds. And then we'll do large sums of money come to me easily and effortlessly for 30 seconds. And it's working for 30 seconds. Alrighty. So let's see, where's my stopwatch? Here we go. Okay, beautiful. We're going to just pop some music on as well. Let's see if that will come up. I come up in the middle there. I'll just move it across. Bear with me a second. Oh, don't want that one. Here we go. I just want to bear with me a second as I move that out of the way so that you can see the screen. There we go. It's a little slide swap there for you. Okay. Are you ready? 30 seconds. I'm so happy and grateful. I now have received the amount that you want to call in. Beautiful. Moving on to the second one. I feel so accomplished, motivated, and in flow. Notice how this feels in your body as you say it in your mind. Beautiful. Moving on to the third one. I'm the kind of person who has XYZ cash months. I'm the kind of person who has cash months. Beautiful. Moving on to the next one. Large sums of money come to me easily and effortlessly. Large sums of money come to me easily and effortlessly. Beautiful. And then the last inner rewiring one, it's working, it's working, it's working, it's working. Beautiful. Going to switch gears a little bit, and now I'm going to invite you to say this out loud so you can hear what this feels like, and you can hear your voice saying it. I'm the kind of person who has 100k cash months, whatever the amount is to you. I feel so motivated, joyful, and flow. I allow this across all dimensions, planes, times, and levels of consciousness. And just repeat this out loud. We'll do this for 1 minute, and just notice how your body's responding. Beautiful, beautiful. Welcome back. Now we've raised your frequency. I invite you to live in the energy of this question. How have large sums of money come to me so easily and effortlessly? So we're opening up the energetic channels by asking yourself this question whilst you're in the energy of these activations. So just ask it of the universe, of your higher self. How have large sums of money come to me easily and effortlessly? And just take a moment just to write down the intuitive ideas that are coming to you. If someone's name pops into your mind at this moment in time, make a note so you can reach out to them after this. Let's see how the synchronicities are going to start to amplify. And to know that if you're not getting any inspired ideas right now, it's all good. The universe has got you. You've activated this in your field. So likely when you're in the shower, on the loo, in the bath, driving a car, putting the washing up away, whatever it may be, there'll be a soft whisper of an idea or someone's name will pop into your head, and you need to take action on those. So just give you a moment just to write down some ideas, anywhere they may be dropping in for you. And I invite you, so coming in for you now, to take one new idea, implement it today. And I also invite you to reach out to 5 people. Perhaps you have an invitation on your heart, you're going to have an offer. Reach out to them, see how they're doing, see if it's the right time for them to step in and work with you or buy your product, whatever it may be. Lead with love. See how you can serve and help them. Maybe you're being the vehicle of the universe and you're meant to be doing an introduction and introducing them to somebody else. Perhaps you can follow up with some people that thought about working with you in the past and see if now's the right time. As you're gathering your ideas and actions, just to recap for you. So I invite you to share your intentions of your desires. We've got a thread in the Facebook group where I've posted the questions I shared with you at the beginning today around your desires. So I would love to see your intentions underneath that post. and to reach out to 5 people and to let us know what inspired ideas come to you after this activation together today. And if you haven't done so already, to book your energetic alignment audit call with me. If you haven't had one already, then to get that booked in. Moses will pop the link there for you. My diary is getting a bit full, so do get it booked in whilst you can. Beautiful. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, this is so exciting. Alrighty, so just to wrap up, so Moses has popped the link to book in an energetic alignment audit with me. You've got the link for the workbook as well, or the guide. I've shared with you my perspective on exactly how to have that complete coherence so that you'll hit your financial goals. We're going to be building on this from what we started together today. We'll be diving into the energetic blocks tomorrow, so we're going to start to go in deeper. And we've started to uncover today what is hidden. So to pop your intentions for the next 30 days, your personal growth and business growth in the comments for the Facebook group. We will be sending out the replay in an email later tonight, and we'll send it to you via Messenger as well. So if we've got your Facebook Messenger Facebook name, I should say, because I know some people change their name, then we'll be able to pop that over to you in Messenger as well to make sure everybody gets that, because I know sometimes emails can go awry. Alrighty, so I would love to know what has been your takeaway, and we're going to do the live draw, live giveaway in a moment. So the prize is business forecasting in the Akashic Records. So let's see, what is your takeaway? And I'm going to see who's going to be the winner. This is very exciting. Alrighty, so what we do is we choose a number before we come on. I've shared the number with Moses, and then we're going to see who's typed in their takeaway in relation to this, and we'll see who's won. Alrighty, okay, so let's see, where are we? I have to do counting. Oh, I'm so good that this has served you. Love it. Takeaways: hope, amazing experience. Takeaways: anything's possible. Yes. Vital importance of energetic and creating wealth. Yes. Your identity is key to the life and business you're creating. Yes. Last belief listed, that is your block. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my word. Okay, I love this. Okay. Beautiful. I love this. Okay. This is so exciting. Alrighty, so okay, I can see who's won, which I just love how these synchronicities happen. Okay, so the winner is, are you ready? Should we have a drum roll, please? Drum roll. The winner is Avina. Congratulations. You are the winner. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. I've just love-hearted your comment. So I know you only registered about a minute ago to come and join us. So that is so exciting. A huge congratulations. So excited for you. The team will reach out so that with the link so you can book in. Oh, I love it. Lots of love coming for you in the chat. Alrighty, we'll have some more prizes to give away, and for those of you who are on the draw on the live tomorrow. Alrighty, and if it feels aligned, please do share and let everyone know that you're taking part in this Wealth Energetics experience. And every time you share and people come and join us, then we'll pop your name into the draw as well, so you can win more prizes. Alrighty, so let's take a moment just to really anchor this in and think about, okay, in relation to your desire and what you want to achieve, on a scale of 1 to 10, how aligned are you feeling right now? Let me know in the comments. Whereas 1's not at all, 10's being like 100%. And just as a reminder, as you're sharing that, to get your energetic alignment audit call booked in if you haven't done so already. And tomorrow we're going to be back with the 6 energetic blocks, as understand how these are slowing down your next level of success. And we'll be doing some more helixing together. I would love to know, are you going to be here live with me? Are you going to be on the replay? Let me know in the comments. And I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you for being here, whether you've been here live with me or on the replay. I'm sending you all so much love, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.